All right, friends, happy Friday to you. Aaron here bringing you your daily horoscope for the 16th of August, 2019. It is Friday. The moon has moved into Pisces early this morning, okay? Now, we've been learning a lot about ourselves the past couple of days. We've been learning a lot about our own love for this life. We've been learning a lot about our leadership roles. We've been learning a lot about what sparks us, what gives us that passion, the power, the strength to go on, to continue. We're reigniting that fire. And with this Leo, that's the Leo energy with this Aquarius full moon, it was about learning our leadership roles and learning how to apply and delegate, and how can we pass these gifts on? How can we use our strengths to offer services to other people, which is a beautiful foreshadow into Virgo season that is coming up here, okay? Now, let me show you the chart real quick, because look here, we got Mars at the 29th degree. We still have, for the next 2 days, this is really beautiful, as the moon the next 2 days is going to be in Pisces. Okay, this is the completion of the Zodiac here in Pisces. This is the beginning, the start. So here we come into like this wind down, we're observing, we're reflecting mode. Not that there's a retrograde. I mean, all of our outer planets are retrograding with the exception of Jupiter moving forward again. But none of our personal planets are retrograde. We see Mercury is now, it is past its shadow. Okay, Mercury is officially out of its shadow. It has created the perfect trine to Chiron. It is creating the nice and perfect square here to Uranus. Okay, and if you look, we got this quincunx to the moon. And then the moon is semi-squaring over here to Saturn. All right, so what does all this mean? One, what does our moon need right now? Our moon needs reflection. Our moon needs this oneness. We have all of this very me energy. This is, I'm alive, I am who I am, I'm feeling it, like I'm feeling lit. All right, and then we had this moon over here and this leadership roles of Aquarius. Okay, like we have to not see just life as what it is, but it's very important for us to see the possibility of where things can go, right? We're not just seeing, the mound of laundry for that and thinking, oh, well, it's done. We can see it as just like, oh, it's just a load of laundry away from being clean, something like that, or whatever it is, whatever obstacles are going on. We know that we can just, overcome them. We can sort it all out. And now it's this time of reflection. Now it's time of going inward. Okay, we're going inward and reflecting on the journey that we've just had before we start this new journey. So this is happening on Friday, Saturday into Sunday morning, and then on Monday, the moon's here. Now on Monday as well, on Sunday as well, Mars enters Virgo. Okay, that's why I said this is like a beautiful, it's like a preparation for Virgo season, because Virgo season is about getting the work in, right? Getting the work in and really applying what we're good at to others, for others. So it's like, if you're a farmer, get ready to farm, because it's time to pull the crops. So we've had all this fire energy, all this Leo energy, again, sparking ourselves, knowing that we are good enough, knowing that we are strong enough, knowing that we're smart enough, shaking off that kind of watery weight, that emotional weight that's making us question that, that if we have what it takes to succeed, if we have, if we're handsome enough or pretty enough or stylish enough or whatever enough, okay, there's been a lot of, are we enough? Now, beautifully, as the moon is into Pisces and we're in this reflection mode, okay, Mercury has made its exact trine to Chiron. Like, yes, absolutely, you are absolutely enough, and is now making this perfect square to Uranus. You have to know that you're enough. We have to know that you have this fire inside of you, that nothing's just going to come and turn it off. Again, your heart is beating. It's not going to just stop like, like, oh, I screwed up, done, everything's over. It's like, no, there's more. There's a continuation, and for us to just be behind that moving force, very, very exciting. So coming back to the chart for a quick second. So Mercury squaring Uranus. This is our breakthrough. This is our self-healing breakthroughs. Between yesterday, when it was exact at 5 degrees, and today, yesterday was the full moon. I kind of, let that full moon energy sink in before jumping into today's. So this square here is very, 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 very important. It's, again, that seeing outside of the box, seeing outside of the rectangle, allows us to break the tradition, allows us to break what we thought we used to need in order to get by on a daily basis. Now we can see that this is no longer necessary. Now we can reflect here. Right, it's interesting. We have the quincunx. For our personal expansion, it is important that we know that we have this fire, that we can heal ourselves, right? Chiron is the most talented healer. Can heal anything. We can heal ourselves. We can heal our way through whatever's going on. You know, there's nothing too big. There's nothing too complicated. There's nothing too messy to get out of, all right? And with this comes all of this amazing break and release. It's literally just setting that weight down. Setting that weight down. And this is a mental game right now as we're dealing with Mercury. Okay, so mentally, when Mercury retrograded over a month and a half ago, right, we were going back into the water. Now we have all this fire, and then this reflective water right here, which is a different kind of energy than the Cancer energy, right? That Cancer energy is very emotional, very emotional. It's my needs. It's my, what nurtures me, what nurtures my soul. Right? And now we're realizing that the ego provides these things. It's not another person. It's not this outside source that's going to give us what our emotional needs are. It's our own ego. It's us. It's us that can fill that hole. We are the ones that we've been looking for all of this time, right? And now that we understand this knowledge, we can take that knowledge, we can reflect upon it over the next 2 days while the moon's in Pisces, and we can figure out and maneuver how we want to shift our expansive consciousness into this next step of where it's like we're preparing the big meal, and now we're really excited about this. Okay, this is our ego is in this. Everything, Mars, Mercury, Venus, the Sun, we're putting our heart into this. Whatever is going on in our lives, we are pouring our heart into. All right, and now we get to take these couple of days and plan and prep. And just do the finishing touches. It's like God is in the details, It's in the air, in between. So Aquarius is the water in the air, okay? Water in the air that allows electricity to flow. And Pisces is like the water of space. It is the nothingness, it is the somethingness, it's the everything that's intangible. We are this oneness. We are oneness. So we have this beautiful sense of ego. Ego is very me, it's raw, it is myself. You are not my ego, but you are a reflection of me and I'm a reflection of you. This is this Pisces beautiful quincunx happening right here. So we get to see that we are reflections of one another. Okay? We are reflections of one another. And that we help each other grow. And then the more we can live in a confident ego, the more we can give back, confidently giving back and helping our friends, helping our friends succeed and survive in this crazy world. So, all right. That's our day. We're taking the next couple of days to go inward. We're taking the next couple of days to go inward, to reflect on everything that we've done, to make sure that we have learned these lessons from the past couple of days, that we've learned this full moon lesson, all right, how to be the leader, how to see things for not what they are, but where they're going, and that we're the driving force into creating this, how it's going to end up. And the beauty thing is, with this expansiveness, we don't know how good it's going to end up yet. We just have to keep putting one foot in front of the other. We just have to keep going. And it's going to be, it's like we're walking through the forest and there's some muddy spots, and all of a sudden this beautiful garden, the Garden of Eden, whatever you want, We're creating this beautiful life in front of us. So one day at a time. We'll see you tomorrow.